India. When you think of India, what comes to mind? Crowded trains, the smell of spices, colorful clothes, people bathing in the Ganges River on one side, and scientists sending satellites into space on the other. But friends, this country is not just about cliches. Today, leave your prejudices at home, because on this journey, you won't believe your eyes. If you're ready, our first stop, cultural explosion. India is the embodiment of culture. Here, religion, dance, clothing, language. Everything seems to belong to another world. And this world is one that draws you in, surprises you, and sometimes makes you think. In this country, 4 major religions coexist: Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, and Buddhism. But it doesn't stop there. Sikhism, Jainism, and many other belief systems are actively practiced. Mosques and temples, churches and stupas stand side by side. And they're all overflowing with people. When it comes to language, things get complicated. There are 22 officially recognized languages, but over 1,600 dialects and regional languages are spoken. With dialects changing from state to state, you might feel like you're living in not just one country, but several at once. And of course, festivals. In India, there's a celebration somewhere every day. One of the most famous is Holi, the festival of colors. People throw paint at each other in the streets, dance, and laugh. Another is Diwali, the festival of lights. At night, the sky seems to explode with fireworks. Indian weddings are also a world of their own. Ceremonies lasting 3 to 4 days, extravagant clothing, music, and dances. Wedding dresses are red, golden yellow, orange, and every detail is adorned with tradition. And the dances. Apart from Bollywood dances, in classical Indian dance, every hand movement, every facial expression has meaning. Shifting your eyes to the right may mean fear. Turning them to the left may mean happiness. Dance here is not just an art. It's a form of expression. Let's not forget. In India, cows are considered sacred. If a cow stops in the middle of the road, everyone stops. No honking, no getting angry. Because here, respect is not only for people, but for animals, nature, life, everything. India's area is approximately 3.3 million square kilometers, making it the 7th largest country in the world. Its population, as of 2023, has surpassed 1.4 billion, surpassing China to become the most populous country in the world. Before moving on to the next section, if you've watched this far, thank you, friends. If you'd like to support us even a little, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment. And if your budget allows, if you support us through the Join button, we can increase the number of these types of videos. Thanks in advance. Now, if you're ready, let's get to the most fun part. Mind-blowing facts about India. What you're about to hear may make you say, "No way." India is not only famous for its history and culture, but also for its strange and sometimes unbelievable facts. First fact: India is the country with the highest number of vegetarians in the world. Around 30 to 40% of the population is entirely vegetarian. The reason is that Hinduism, which most people believe in, teaches not to harm living beings. So, eating vegetarian here is not difficult. It's a habit. Second fact: India has some of the cheapest mobile phone tariffs in the world. People can use the internet for less than $1 a month. This is part of India's rapid rise in digitalization. Third fact: Mumbai's Dabawala system. Every day, hundreds of thousands of lunches are picked up from homes and delivered to their owners' workplaces, and then returned. But the most surprising thing is this: the error rate of this system is nearly zero. Think about it. No GPS, no computers, but lunch arrives on time to the exact right person. Fourth fact: Bollywood is the world's largest film industry by the number of films produced. More than 1,500 films are made annually. Colorful costumes, musical scenes, exaggerated love stories. But Indian cinema has also become a powerful narrative tool for bringing social issues to the screen. Fifth fact: India holds a significant place in the history of mathematics. For example, the concept of zero. Yes, you heard it right. Zero was first used in India. Also, Indian scholars made great contributions to fields such as trigonometry and algebra. Sixth fact: India has one of the largest railway networks in the world. And this railway system is so vast that around 23 million people travel by train every day. That's almost the population of Australia. Bonus fact: one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world is in India, Varanasi. This city, which has been inhabited for over 3,000 years, is like the heart of India, both religiously and historically. Yes, friends, India is truly like a surprise box. You never know what you're going to encounter next. Now, let's set aside these peculiarities and take a look at modern India. Today's India. How have they made space for technology and development amidst all these colorful traditions? Let's find out. If you look at India from a drone above, you'll see a colorful chaos. Elephants, motorcycles, people stacked on top of each other moving through traffic at the same time. But also, on one side, skyscrapers, and on the other side, villagers making mobile payments. This is India. Order in chaos, progress in confusion. Traffic in India feels like a way of life. It may seem like it operates more on intuition than rules. But everyone is accustomed to this chaos. In cities like Mumbai, Delhi, and Bangalore, there seems to be no space to even step. Subways, buses, trains, they're all crowded, but somehow everyone finds their way. And yes, India is currently the most populous country in the world. While this crowd may sometimes leave you breathless, it also brings an advantage in the economy, the energy of the young population. Technological development. Incredible but true. India is one of the first developing countries to send satellites to space. In fact, they were the first country to land on the moon's south pole. Additionally, India is one of the largest software developing countries in the world. Even CEOs of giant companies like Google, Microsoft, and IBM are Indian. This success is no coincidence. Millions of engineers are trained in the country. India today is on a great technology and industrial leap forward under the slogan, "Make in India." Specifically, the city of Bangalore is referred to as Asia's Silicon Valley. Digital revolution. Cash? Forget it. India is advancing incredibly fast in mobile payments. Even someone selling fruits on the street accepts payments through QR codes. Thanks to the government's Digital India project, internet infrastructure has reached even rural villages. But not everything is rosy. Right next to the skyscrapers are slums. On one side, luxury shopping malls, and on the other, people living on the streets. This duality is one of the most striking faces of India. Wealth and poverty, modernity and tradition live side by side. And the most interesting part? Despite all this development, people are still tightly bound to their traditions. A software developer may stop by a temple before going to work in the morning. Women walk around the metro with laptops in hand, but with traditional henna designs on their arms. Because for India, progress doesn't mean leaving the past behind, it means walking alongside it. The history of India. India's history cannot be summed up in just a few centuries. The Indus Valley Civilization dates back to around 2500 BC. Imagine, while the pyramids weren't even finished yet, city planning and sewage systems existed in these lands. The cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro are the greatest examples of this period. Thus, one of the first steps of civilization was taken here. Then came the Maurya Empire, 300s BC, which gave India its first large and unified empire. During this period, Emperor Ashoka embraced Buddhism and spread his religion peacefully. Ashoka's rock edicts are still carved into mountains today. Next came the Gupta Empire. This was the golden age of science, art, and mathematics. Remember when we said that zero was invented here? That's during this time. Over the centuries, the Rajputs, Delhi Sultanate, and then the powerful Mughal Empire took the stage. The Mughals were influenced by both Muslim and indigenous cultures. And from that period, one of the wonders of the world remains: the Taj Mahal. Built in the 1600s, this structure is one of the strongest symbols of love and architecture. Then came the British. From the 1700s onward, Britain gradually took control of India. Resources, wealth, and people, all were exploited. But the Indian people didn't give up. Gandhi initiated a non-violent revolution with his philosophy of satyagraha, or truth force. Boycotts of clothes, salt marches, and peaceful resistance brought the people together. And finally, in 1947, India gained its independence. This was not only a hope for India, but also for all the nations living under colonial rule. If you've watched this video until here, we're glad to have curious and open-minded friends like you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, the algorithm will give us a little wink. If you leave your thoughts in the comments, we can explore even more together. And if you'd like, with a small support via the Join button, you can help keep these videos coming. See you soon!